Hello and welcome to the Diva of Days of Our Lives. We made it. Some technical difficulties. This is Carrie at Diva of DOOL on Twitter. We have Marianne here.
Hi, everyone. You can find me at mama_hooch on Twitter.
And Jen's here tonight.
Hi, I'm at REXJDK at Twitter.
And from an undisclosed location, we have Anna.
I'm still looking for John. Any
Yeah.
updates from him? No, I'm just kidding. I'm in Estonia. No. Okay. You can find me at Kazi Hooch on X and Instagram.
Yeah, you're way far behind if you think he's still in Estonia,
Yeah.
Anna.
Yeah.
I know he's not. I was trying to be impress you guys with how far behind I am on, my wit list protect. Like I'm out there. I don't get any information. I'm like the Japanese soldiers that were still on an island many years later, thinking the war was still going on after World War II. I'm in Estonia. I don't get a lot of emails. You know what I'm saying? But I do know he's back in Salem. I did see that.
Yeah.
Did we have any Kate this week, Anna? I don't remember.
We did. She was
With Roman?
Yeah, she was on 1 or 2 days. It was Cayman scenes, and honestly, I don't remember the exact things that she said because I think I was driving when I was listening to those episodes. But I think it was mainly about Philip and how she was pretty certain Xander was the one that did it, beat him, quote, within an inch of his life, like they keep saying. And so she was in some scenes about that, and mostly at the hospital. And she did say at one point that she and Roman got to sneak in and see John. They didn't show it on camera, of course, which I would have liked. She told somebody that they had gone in to see him earlier. Oh yeah, that's right, Abe. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I don't think she had a whole lot of content. And then Roman had some scenes later with Johnny stuff, but that was Johnny was at the pub and he was like, mooching off Grandpa for a free coffee for his wife, and he's like, is it okay if I get a coffee to go for Chanel? And he's like, sure. And then he goes over to the bar area and he's like, where's your lockbox where's your lockbox that used to be here, i.e. the thing that used to have the gun in it? And that was kind of, I think Roman was kind of like, well, I didn't think it was a good idea to leave that around. I can't remember the whole conversation. Anybody feel free to step in, but they just kind of.
Johnny took it.
What's that?
He said he thought Johnny.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And didn't he have a conversation with Kate too?
Yeah.
And they thinking he more or less told Kate that he thought maybe Johnny did it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
He was talking to Kate about that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everyone,
It's looking like to everybody that Johnny did it so far.
yeah, the whole thing with Rachel and Kristen.
Uh-huh.
She said she had a stomach ache and she was asleep that night and she was upset because she heard a gunshot. I guess she said she saw Johnny with a gun.
Yeah.
But she actually didn't see Johnny shoot EJ, just that Johnny had a gun.
At least we know Rachel's not that far gone yet, She doesn't feel things,
Yeah. I think that actress is doing a pretty good job of maybe a little better. I don't know. She seemed a little older. I don't know.
She's adorable. She's adorable.
Yeah.
She's a lot sweeter than the other one, though.
Yeah.
The other girl carried off bad seed really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like,
This girl
different.
is definitely sweeter, and she's still good. She's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I felt bad for Rachel this week. She didn't have a good week.
No.
It's
The
been
birthday party. Is
Yeah,
that this
birthday
week?
party.
Okay.
That was last week.
That was last week.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she went to the hospital, but she was starting to get stomach pains. And Kristen thinks it's basically anxiety and stress. And then she finds out her grandpa John's in the hospital, and Kristen won't let her see him because he's all bandaged up, which is understandable.
Yeah.
And then Johnny comes over, and she's a little freaked out to be around Johnny.
Yeah, and Johnny doesn't understand why. He's wondering. Because he didn't see right, I'm sure, yeah.
Yep. Not good. Yeah, I think Kate's on next week. I think she's trying to get Philip out of his coma. So we have some week. Yeah, so John had a lot of visitors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. A lot of return, 3 new returns, yeah.
And I was having a hard time, and I wasn't the only one. I had someone reply to me on Twitter about it. the family relations between everybody is very confusing.
Yes.
Did you find yourself when everybody was there, like, okay, how are these related? And they always say Grandpa John, okay. Yeah, he's your grandpa only because they're married, because technically he's your step grandpa, not your, his grandpa is Roman.
Yes, Roman is grandpa and dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they all say that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it is confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think too. I was like, okay, so Belle is technically Carrie's like stepsister, but isn't blood related. I was just sitting there doing that.
Yeah.
But can I just go ahead and nominate Carrie or nominate Christy Clark for the in my opinion, the best performances this week.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
I think she should get a guest Emmy, a guest,
Yeah, she
how
was
they have a
good with John.
guest appearance Emmy. I think she
Yes.
should be nominated for that.
Yeah, we saw the
She was
flashbacks of
Fantastic.
her.
And it blows my mind. She looks just like she did as a kid.
Yes.
I mean, and that really ties together everything, all the history. Like, that's pretty darn impressive for
Yeah.
30 something years ago for this
Mhm.
girl. Now, we all know that there was the girl from Full House.
Yeah, when she was really
original.
little. Yeah.
But I just was really impressed with that. And I thought they were very the scenes they picked and the way they wove them into what she was saying was done really
Mhm.
well. I have to give them that. I think those were some of the best scenes and
Yeah, because John had a close relationship with Carrie.
Yeah.
Because, well, at the time they thought John was Roman.
Yeah.
But the only thing I didn't like that they should have included when Carrie said, I have two fathers, you have two fathers, she really should say three fathers because her mother is Anna,
Yeah.
who is, and then Tony was another father figure to Carrie when she was little.
Yeah.
But they didn't mention that. Yeah, they did mention Anna, though,
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my right. They should have said that.
Yeah.
They should have included Tony as their father, but
Christy
it's
Clark
confusing.
needs to be back full time.
Yeah, but I see Austin didn't come.
London. Christy lives in London.
Yeah, but
So it happened.
But
Yeah.
I guess Austin and Noah stayed because we've never seen Noah. Have we ever seen Noah?
Never saw him.
Never saw Noah. I don't know if we ever will. And Sydney too. We haven't seen a grown-up Sydney.
No.
And Sammy's plane with Sydney or something got delayed. But I think Sammy is coming back.
Yeah.
For John. So I wonder, does that mean Sydney is too?
Maybe.
I haven't heard anything. I don't know.
Yeah,
She should.
I'm still upset they didn't have Sydney back. They should have had her back when Nicole was pregnant with Jude and have her find out that her dad married the woman who kidnapped her as a baby and passed her off as her own. That should have happened.
Okay, Sydney, yeah. Nicole, okay. See, I have to stop and think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xander.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah, but her own mother tried to sell her aunt on the black market.
It makes your head spin, all these different relationships, cousin, stepbrothers.
Yeah, something brought up too that Sarah was treating Rachel today, and Sarah did raise Rachel for a few weeks, months. Yeah.
And she thought she was what? What did they call her? Mackenzie.
Yeah. Well, Kayla's treating John, and she thought of him as a brother.
Well, she did, yeah, because they thought he was Roman at the time. But then even after they found out, that's he was still kind of like a brother.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different relationships that John had on that ties to like so many characters.
I was so confused when Paul and Will showed up because I couldn't remember if they dated or if it was Paul and Sunny. But then I was doing the numbers and I'm like, wait a second, Paul is actually Will's step uncle.
Yeah.
So if Will did have sex with Paul.
It was Will and Paul.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is an uncle fucker then.
Yeah.
We got another one. Not just Stephanie and Chelsea.
Sunny and Paul also got together.
I think he was with them.
He was with both of them. I'm certain of that.
You sure?
Yep.
I just remember Paul and Will.
I remember Paul and Sunny because I want Paul and Sunny together.
Well, that's true. Paul and Sunny.
I don't remember early on in their relationship. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure. I could
Wait,
be wrong.
Will? Say that again. Will and son? No, Will and Paul? Wait a
I
minute.
thought Paul had been
Paul
with
and
They're
Will.
Sammy
related,
a bit too.
What's
right?
that?
Paul and
Will is with
Sammy.
Sammy, and Will's what? Sammy and Lucas's.
Yes.
And Paul is John and whoever, that lady,
Yeah.
the mother.
I think her name is Ming or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and Marlena is Will's grandmother and Paul's stepmother. Yeah, that's why I was, yeah. So
But I don't even think they knew that.
But there's no, I don't know.
Paul got involved with Sonny. They
Maybe.
knew each other. They had
Yeah.
been together before or something.
They were together before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Yes.
Sonny and Paul came to town, and he didn't know he was John's son at the time. They
Right.
had no clue.
But
yeah.
he was in a relationship with Sonny before, like off, yeah, and then he came to town at Will,
Yeah.
right?
Like Sonny with
That's like a Lucy Ewing.
Chandler Massey looked different to me. Did he do something different with his hair? I don't know.
It's longer. Yeah, it's definitely longer.
And it's like not as blonde.
I almost didn't recognize him at
No.
first, but it's
It
great
looks
to see.
different. Yeah.
I'm so they had him back. And then when he was having scenes with Johnny, I'm sitting there going, is he his uncle? No, that's his older brother.
That's his older brother. Yes, that's his brother.
For a minute.
Oh my gosh.
I
Half
wonder if
brother.
they're not going to bring back Sydney because why did they have the excuse of Sammy and Sydney's plane not or being not able to arrive in Salem at that point? It almost seems like I hope they casted her, but I wonder if they're going to that length because I almost feel like they're going to send Sammy eventually and be like, yeah, Sydney. I mean, she was coming at first within our plane. We had that problem.
Delayed and she had to get back for some reason.
She had to go back to school or, something happened,
Right.
I just
forget to get on the plane.
They're going to make something up or something. I don't know. I mean, I hope that they do, but I don't know. I just wonder.
So she'd be about how old? Well, I guess as old as Johnny, right? No, she'd be younger than Johnny. A little younger. A couple years younger. Should be, yeah.
But you never know with Soaz.
How's everyone like the new Marianne? Yeah.
No, I like her. I don't see the point of aging her. Yeah.
She looks as old as her mother.
Yep.
Really? And she's supposed to be, what, 18?
17, 18.
Yeah.
There's no teens.
And, goes to the bar, picks up
I do like her.
Picks up Doug, sleeps together. Jesus.
Yeah,
I
do like her. I didn't realize she was going to be like a wild one, but then her mom is Gabi's.
Yep.
Gabi's wild, yeah.
I so wanted to say, Gabi, I understood her freaking out because she didn't know where her daughter was or just arrived in town. But when JJ was like, well, there could be a third option. She could have met up with a guy, or maybe met him on a plane or something and just met up with him later. And he's like, I know you're not going to want to hear this, but I think that. And she's like, no way, there's no way. Well, obviously she's wild as heck,
Oh, yeah.
This isn't her first rodeo, so, so I just think it's interesting. Anyway.
Yes.
But they do look similar. They look more like sisters than,
And someone brought up online, too, that Johnny is Ari's uncle. Because, so that's great. So basically, Ari needs, a blood test before she has sex with anybody in Salem again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Will. Okay. Will's the father.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a Brady Horton.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He's Johnny's half brother. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So she has to stay away from the Bradys, the Hortons. Yeah.
Yeah, who are they going to put her with? I guess Doug.
Didn't somebody make some comment about, maybe it was
Tate.
JJ was saying she could have met up with a guy or something, and either Gabi said this or somebody at some point said, well, she's related to half the people in Salem, half the men in Salem, or something like that, or I don't know. She made a comment like,
how about Tate? Is he related to Ari? Think about it. Will.
Teresa. So she's, so he's a Brady Black. Yeah, he's a Brady.
Teresa.
I know. Kiriakis. Yeah, he's a Brady Black and a Kiriakis.
Okay.
So she should stick with Demira's. Demira's would be a safe space for her.
Or Carlos.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Demira's. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any.
Not a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
We need some back.
Yeah.
Well, I know in 2 weeks, Tony and Anna come back. second week in June.
Oh, that's cool. Well, speaking of family ties, Sophia meets with Melinda about having the baby adopted.
Yeah. I think they brought up a good point they should have brought up when Haley was still alive about the one-child rule in China, which
They
explains.
did talk about Haley, though, didn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah, she did.
but they never brought it up when Haley was alive. Why basically Melinda had to leave.
Right. That was a better explanation than whatever explanation they gave at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was a time in China, if they had a girl child, some people would kill it.
Yeah.
So they would have a boy.
Yeah, and I know a family that adopted a Chinese girl when, like I told you guys, they found at least two of her sisters in the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was they all got adopted out. But yeah, I thought it was such a weird choice for her to pick Melinda, and then Amy came in, and but the actress playing Melinda is so fantastic. Like she made me feel sorry for.
her.
You know what I mean? And like considering what she did with Jude.
Yeah.
Covering out for the fact she knew it was Nicole's baby. She sold it, her sob story, but yeah, about giving up Haley and then Haley being killed. Yes, you made me feel sorry for her.
You know who I want to see in scenes together? Melinda and Rita.
Well, that'd be interesting.
I think Rita's probably watching Rachel.
Oh.
The older Rachel. Yeah. You haven't seen her yet again, but she's out there. But shouldn't EJ give Kristen her mother back because Brady did vote for EJ for the hospital? Remember that was supposed to be a deal? Like, Kristen, you get to set up, I get Brady to vote for you, you can let my mother go. Brady only voted for EJ because I think Xander got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think he would have voted for Xander. He was the tiebreaker, too.
Probably.
For the hospital.
All this build up and all this fight over this drug, and it's an off screen anonymous vote until Kayla said they're waiting on Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't know who voted for who.
I mean,
And that was so weird, and it was like
Julie.
over. It was like John Black, just like that. Like the next day or the later on, EJ's talking on the phone with somebody about how I got the gig, or whatever. And I'm like, wait, there was no like drama at all. I mean, there was nothing. Oh, that was weird.
yeah, if the writers don't know how to do business drama, they don't do it.
Yeah, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
They totally screwed up the Kiriakis takeover of Demir. Like people were just walking around like nothing happened. Like there should have been some drama.
Weird.
People should have been mad. There should have been fighting going on, and only thing we saw was Gabby and Philip and Brady. I mean Philip and
there's been
Xander.
a lot of gaps. There's been a lot of gaps. Like what was it last week where Hope all of a sudden shows up at the meth lab and we didn't even know Bo was in town? Like what? Like
oh
what's
yeah,
going on?
Carrie, didn't you say as a diva? How did she teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
she was that.
Teleport.
Yeah.
Well, people are saying now that the dialogue's saying he's in the rehab center.
Yeah.
And so I guess they're insinuating it's in town, but no one has seen him other than Bo and Sean.
Yeah, and no one has said he's back here.
And why would he be in a rehab center if he was near death? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah. But he will be back probably, it looks like, next week. Or
it's next week, yeah.
Yeah, didn't think he'd ever be back, Peter Reckle, but yeah, came back.
I'm glad he is.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's been saying for a while he wants back on contract.
Yeah. Give it to him.
And Kristen come back. Yeah. They both come back.
Kristen, I wouldn't be surprised if she comes back. She basically quit because she was tired of Ron.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, so maybe she will come back. But, yeah, the promo has Bo's recovered. He's, like, sitting in a chair. Hope's there. Sean, Sierra, Baby Bo, who's, like, a toddler now.
Yeah.
And the spoiler came out. The baby girl that Sierra has, she named it Addie.
Addie, yeah. After her mother, yeah. Or after her grandmother. Yeah. Hope's mother. But we didn't see Ben, do we? Are we going to see Ben? Where's Ben at? I want to see Ben. Let him play too,
Well, But there's no different. There's not that much of a difference between Ben and Alex.
The glasses.
A little bit, but yeah.
But I mean, as far as mannerisms, they're not
Mm-hmm.
really not different enough. So
Yeah,
I
we
don't
probably
think.
won't ever see Ben again, I guess.
No.
Are we ever going to see Justin again?
Yeah,
or
and
Bonnie.
All those Kiriakis drama, and they're nowhere to be found.
Like, seriously.
Oh, yeah. Especially with Xander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Xander's going to the dark side again, the real dark side, looks like.
But they each have valid points,
Yeah, he does, yeah. But I see why Sarah, well, basically they're saying Sarah proved her point.
Yeah.
I would have told you, and he kept saying that he made it seem like that he wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, as
Even
Maggie said,
Maggie.
there's a difference between Philip lying and Xander almost killing him.
Yeah. But Xander's just like Victor. Victor tried to kill his own son.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, how about when he grabbed the picture and smashed it, took it down, and I see they're getting a new one though. They will put another one back up.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was, and that the fighting for for Victoria. It's like, what's he gonna do? How far is he gonna go to get custody of her?
Yeah.
He can't. I don't know.
Yeah, he wanted to
He needs
hire
to get
Melinda.
over himself, really. I don't know. I love Xander, but I don't like the way he's acting now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and Belle, which is weird timing, went over to talk to Alex and was questioning him about what he knew about what happened to Philip and try to get out of him whether or not Xander did it or not. So I think it's kind of weird. Belle's like, hey, I'm going to leave my dying dad at the hospital and do my job. Yeah, that was kind of strange.
Well, they caught Xander on security, didn't they?
I agree. She kind of played it off as, well, I need to occupy myself.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, and Belle confessed to Jada that she knew later that the Phillips letter was forged.
Yeah.
So, and then Jada arrests Xander at the hospital in front of everybody.
Yeah. They said they had footage of him going in and then 10 minutes after going out, the timeline.
The one came
out of his room.
And that's the first time ever anybody's ever gotten video footage from the Salem Man.
Yeah.
What's going on at the Salem Inn?
Crime is committed all the time. The Salem Men. And they never have footage. But, I was surprised this week they didn't have any Bo and Hope the entire week. That was strange.
Wow.
I mean, you would think they would have done something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's definitely odd Sammy not being there. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to go through all my notes. We pretty much hit everything. Oh, I think it was Kristen. But, yeah, I thought you'd appreciate this. Kristen, EJ were fighting, and EJ's like, well, you try to pass me off as John's son.
Yes.
So that got mentioned. And then
funny.
brought up that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
And Kristen brought up that EJ had sex with Kate.
Yep.
No.
Yes.
I caught both of those things. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know the part about her trying
She
to
also
pass
did
EJ
with
off.
she also did with the dying John Black too.
Yeah.
Go say goodbye. There's another one. Yeah. Oh, I didn't like that storyline.
Oh, you said you didn't know that Kristen tried to pass off EJ as
Yeah, I
John.
wasn't watching during that time, so I didn't know that part. I knew the EJ and Kate part, but I didn't know the. I didn't
So
know
Kristen should be a whole lot older than EJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, or EJ should be a whole lot younger than Kristen at this point.
Well, I've given up on doing the math on that.
Yeah, it's that. Well, that one's way off.
Yeah. Even in the 90s, I mean, it's not like she was a teenager. She was what? At least in her 30s, maybe?
Yeah.
When she was playing Kristen.
She had to be older than that because she was playing Ashley since I was young.
Right. And yeah, I think she's in her mid-60s right now.
60s or 70s.
Oh, I don't think she's in her 70s yet.
I don't think she's in her 70s.
Yeah, but Steve, yeah, so that would make more sense. You could kind of see, well, if you say EJ's 40 maybe, and she's 65, that would kind of make sense.
Hold on.
But then, of course, that would make sense. But then you have Rachel, who's what, 8 or 9 years old, and obviously Kristen.
Yeah, I felt like 9, 10.
Yeah, so Kristen's too old to have been her mother.
So one of you guys mentioned the weirdness of Sarah treating Rachel.
65.
Mm-hmm.
And she was the one that thinking that that was her child for a period of time. I'd forgotten
And
about
she
that.
kidnapped her too, didn't she?
Oh,
I mean, she took her.
Yeah, she did.
Remember, she ran with the baby when
And you're right. I think that the actress who plays Melinda Trask, she did I was like, she's doing a really good sales job for her legal skill, for her legal. But I mean, she did a great job in those scenes. I mean, she definitely, I wasn't exactly sure where she was headed with all of it, but I thought it was really, really showed a vulnerability and all. But I'm trying to figure out why this woman still has her law license.
I have no
After all the
freaking
stuff that
idea.
she's done, I'm like, how is she still able to be a lawyer at this point? But
how's Marlena able to be a psychiatrist?
well, that's true. How's EJ supposed to be a lawyer? Remember, he got his online.
Well,
right?
he started out as a race car driver.
Yeah, he did an online course, and like 3 days later, suddenly a lawyer. Oh, yeah. So yeah, it's all interesting. But yeah, I was really disappointed with the whole lack of buildup of the board decision. And all that. I wanted to see how everybody voted.
Yeah, because Julie and Maggie had that conversation like we're in between a rock and a hard place. Because both
The
the
lesser of
candidates
two evils.
Yeah.
So when they carted Xander off, and honestly, what I was thinking is, as far as the show goes, since Titan took over Demira and as now Titan Demira, it makes sense that Demira should have another significant holding as a business or whatever in town. Of course, EJ could like control everything, like you're not getting your medicine, you're just gonna die, or whatever. I mean, but I just think that for the show's purposes, if the Demiras are no longer, except for maybe Johnny, no longer going to have Demira Enterprises to work at and to be doing business dealings, it kind of makes sense, not putting aside anybody's moral rights, because none of them deserved it. But if you're looking at it just strictly from story and what's going to go on in the future, what would EJ be doing? He can't be DA again. He can't be, he can't work at Demira or, Titan Demira, which just still rubs me the wrong way, to be perfectly honest with you. But
Isn't it?
Titan Demira pisses me off every time. But anyway, so, and the thing is, half these people
We need the Demiras to, get back on their own, or either take over Titan, get back on their own.
So, what do you think is going to be the thing that breaks it through to where Johnny's not actually the shooter? What piece of evidence? Because they're trying to make it
too obvious now that it's not.
Gotta be somebody else.
Yeah, I think I think that whole.
I think it's going to come back around to Kristen.
Because when he turned around and saw Johnny pointing the gun at him, he was sitting down, and we know when we saw the scenes of him getting shot, he was standing up, and he turned around and he was surprised. So we know he wouldn't have been surprised at that point if he had gotten up and stood up, and then Johnny shot him. He wouldn't have turned around again and been surprised. You know what I'm saying? In other words, the scene that they show him seeing Johnny, he's sitting down and he turns and he sees him and Johnny's got a gun on him. Well, in the scenes that they showed where EJ was shot, he was already standing and he turns around and he's surprised by who he sees. Or he's surprised that they're pointing a gun at him.
They said, well, yeah.
So, like, I just feel like those are two, unless they rewrite it or reshoot it, I think they have to be two different people.
I'm thinking, could it be Rachel and she blocked it out and that's why she's having the anxiety?
Well, I wondered about that too, but then he wasn't really looking
kind
down.
of what you kind of get that impression that it might be. Yeah.
For a while, I thought it might be Sophia out of desperation, when they were when EJ was the problem for everything. But I don't know. I just think it could have been Rachel, but I just, he was shot in the chest. Where was he shot? In the
chest.
Chest? No, he's walking around with a cane.
She would have had to have been a pretty good aim and have been able to shoot higher up. So I don't know. I still think it could be one of the younger people, but I just don't know. I don't know.
Anyway. I don't have a theory on who shot him, so I don't think it was Rachel. And then Bill and Jada were saying they don't think it's Ava.
Yeah.
And then Billy to come like, oh, Abe will come back.
Is that Finnegar guy? Is he still out on the loose?
I guess. What happened to him? I haven't mentioned him,
Yeah.
have it?
But I think I figured out what's going to happen with Tate and Demira. I wonder if Mr. Shin will back out of the deal now that Xander got arrested.
Yeah, you're right. That very well could be.
Yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Xander yeah.
And maybe Shin will take over the companies.
I'm like, man.
Interesting, he hasn't, yeah.
Yeah. And then also we saw not Rachel, Chanel and Johnny break in their new place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping they're going to paint the walls.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that was a cool color back 45 years ago, but I don't know. I don't know how many people have mauve walls anymore. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe it's come back around.
That's very 1980s for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had mauve carpeting at one point, so I do know that was in the 80s, definitely. So I just wish they would paint, because it's just kind of annoying or something. I don't know.
It's girly too. It's not. Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And now, well, and when it's empty like that, it's very. Yeah, you notice the paint color when there's no furniture in the room.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's just a small thing, but.
Speaking of Johnny, Johnny and EJ see each other at the square, and EJ falls down, and Johnny at first instinctively wants to go help him, and then he doesn't do it and turns around and leaves, and then Chad shows up to help EJ back to his feet.
Billy Flynn's gonna pop up on Young and the Restless in the next couple weeks.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah.
What's his character? Do we know anything about it?
Aristotle, he's trying to take over Newman Enterprises.
Oh, come on.
I know.
I'm sorry, but Billy Flynn is just not. He's not the corporate raider type.
No. He's not really a Demera. You know, he's not that strong Demera.
Right. He couldn't pull off being a Demera. He's not going to pull off this new character on YNR. Come on.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, good luck. Let's see what else happened this week. Oh, I don't even remember it, but yeah, Doug asked for Leo to help him get the necklace back. That's another storyline that needs to die.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get the necklace back and be done with it.
Yeah.
And Jolie still won't. She'll still be mad. I don't think she wants it back.
No.
Oh, and how about the whole thing with the serum and Kevin from their old high school days?
Yeah.
He's the one. And then he gives it to his friend because Philip never showed up.
Yeah, and his friend's a druggie.
Yeah, we went through that last week about the fire and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Steve said this past week that John's a hero. And see, basically and help with though.
Yeah, and John goes out of Salem the same way he came in, with bandages on his face. They said Drake was in with his storyline. I mean, because at the time that was being filmed, Drake was still alive, so he had a say in how it was. And I think that's his voice, too. I mean, it's not him laying in the bed, but...
Remember, there was some controversy when he died. They were not happy with Days of Our Lives, the family. So I think he was still alive when they filmed these scenes. Can you
Yes, they were. Yes, he was. Yeah,
how hard that was for these actors.
Oh my God.
And seeing those flashbacks.
They knew he was dying. Yeah.
But seeing those flashbacks with Christy Clark.
Yep.
Thinking that girl that woman has known him since she was probably 8 years old, you know? And so, and then it's like, there was enough of a bitter feeling that, I mean, they didn't get to go to the funeral and all that. I mean, I think there was definitely some bad blood from all that. I don't know why they couldn't have waited. I mean, John had already been gone for months. Why couldn't they have stretched that out until after he passed away?
Yeah.
Was it because because Ron knew he was going to be leaving in a few months and he wanted to make sure to, write that stuff before he left? Or what? Because why would they be rushing?
The new writers were doing.
Well, that's right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, and I thought they were waiting to see. They kind of drug it out, seeing if he would get better or would come back.
Well, all I'm trying to say is at that point, if they're writing his death, they know he's not going to probably get better. So why couldn't they? I just think I'm not blaming the writers. I'm blaming more like the producers or whoever made this decision. NBC, whoever it was. I just think it was really insensitive to the family, even though it's not airing till months later. all that cast and crew had to say goodbye to John, knowing that their friend of 30 or 40 years was still fighting for his life.
But
I don't know.
I think it was all okayed by Drake. And
Yeah.
If it
I
was
had heard
okay
it,
by
he even
Drake,
had
why were they so pissed off with Days of Our Lives then?
who
I think
is
the family was not happy.
Oh, I
They
didn't hear
issued a
that.
statement that was not. Yeah, there was some.
Oh, I didn't
No,
hear
I mean,
that.
I
I mean,
didn't
they
hear
might.
that either, Anna.
No,
Okay, I thought there was a statement or something that had come
no. All
out.
I've been hearing is that Drake was on board with it, and he even gave them an idea of how to write out John's death because they wanted him to,
Mm.
yeah.
I thought okay. Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear
I
anything.
got wind of something, but yeah, okay. I thought there was something where they issued kind of a statement. The family did, but there was like not a. I don't remember. I just remember maybe I read into it. Maybe when I was reading their statement, I read something into it, or I felt like there was something amiss. I don't know. I'm sorry. I mean, I could be wrong. It was honestly that he died 3 days after my mom died, so I was in such a state right then that I
He
couldn't
died.
even
He died a
really.
day before his birthday.
That's right. The 27th, his birthday was 28th,
20,
and my mom passed away on the 24th. And I was in such shock from that honestly I couldn't even process John.
Yeah.
Straight dying right then. I didn't even read a lot of the social media. I was more behind the scenes stuff, but I just didn't process that in terms of the public stuff. So, but I know a lot of people.
They had the same situation with Bill Hayes too, and Doug at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that had to
that's
be.
what-
That both were hard. Yeah, for Susan too.
yeah.
I think I just guess I feel kind of defensive, for the family. If I don't know, even if Drake had said it was okay, he wasn't completely dealing with his full capacity at that point. And I don't know. I feel protective of him a little bit, but I'm glad they wrote him out as a hero. I'm glad that they.
Oh yeah,
wrote him
he
out
gave
that
his
way.
life basically so Bo could live.
And I just guess I feel
what they
I feel
said.
bad for I feel bad for the cast, and the family. But it
Mhm.
is what it is. I mean,
Yeah, they're in a no-win situation. I mean,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
well, like I said, why couldn't they have waited? If the man was on his deathbed, why couldn't they have written that to happen a month later or something after he already passed away? That's all. That was my only question. John had already been missing for like a year or almost a year.
Well, they could have drug out the
What was
coma.
another month? I guess I'm just passionate about it because I feel like all those people, and especially I guess it really upset me, like when I saw Christy Clark on there this week.
Yeah.
And I thought how freaking hard that would have been for her as a human being who knew this man since she was like 8 years old, and then and all the other cast members that were friends with him and knew him all those years.
Yeah.
That just how hard that would have been to do those scenes before he had actually.
Maybe that's why they did those scenes so well too.
Yeah, could be.
Because it was really their emotions too, just as much as the characters.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it just kind of caused me to react that way this week, thinking, gosh, the guy's still alive, and they're all like,
Mhm.
but at the end of this week, he's rallying a little bit, right? In terms of the story.
Yeah, that's what's confusing because John Black dies on Monday.
Yeah, he was just doing well on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, it does happen. People can take a very sudden turn for the worse.
Yeah.
But
Or they rally all of a
sometimes
sudden and then turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get better
That
before
does happen.
Yeah, so that's Monday. Oh, and EJ got under Eric's skin. Of course, they ran into each other at the square, and EJ insinuates that there's marital problems between Nicole and Eric because Nicole's not there.
Because Nicole's not there.
I thought she was
We all
coming
knew why
back.
Nicole's not there.
No, Ari's suing Days of Her Lives. I don't know what happened with that lawsuit.
Yeah, I don't
There's
know.
no way hell she's coming back there.
I wouldn't think. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so there's no way in hell she's coming back on this show. They'd have to recast Nicole, which I don't see them doing. And Greg Vaughn was just in for this stint, and I guess he's on for the anniversary episodes, and that's it. So he's in Texas.
Oh man.
Yeah, so but I kind of like they did kind of leave a little door open by insinuating Nicole didn't come because they're having marital problems.
Yeah.
They did open the door. He can come back single somewhere down the line or
Yeah.
divorced.
Anybody know what Jensen Ackles is doing now?
I thought I saw he had a movie coming out.
I know he was on Tracker for a bit.
No, Jensen's been doing. He's had a great career outside of Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, he's not coming back. But no, I want Greg Vaughn.
Oh, yeah.
So we all.
I take him back.
I don't know if I like Eric Scruffy or the Clayface Eric we had this week.
I
So I'm
like
kind of
either
missing
way.
Scruffy.
Scruffy.
I'll take either.
Either way.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, so next week, there's spoilers out there that Bo meets with an older version of Zach, probably when he's still out of it. And I don't understand the point of this. Paul and Andrew decide to get married in Salem.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why? Because it's Pride Month. They probably wanted to throw that in
Yeah.
during. Yeah,
But
that's my
seriously,
guess. But that seems like it's slapped together awfully fast.
we've hardly saw their. If you could put all their scenes together,
I
it
know.
would be
Yeah,
it'd
they
be
just
less than
take
one
bits and pieces.
episode. Their entire romance was off screen.
Oh, yeah.
Engagement was off screen. Like like I said, if you put all their scenes together, it's one episode.
Mhm.
So I don't know. But I think it's so too. Andrew has to have family in town. I
Yeah.
want Kim. I want Shane.
Shane and
I want
Kimberly.
Teresa.
Teresa.
I want Eve.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about Eve.
But you know what gets me? Teresa's been on like forever. Eve was on. Where's Andrew been? Why isn't he on contract? He is a legacy child.
Yeah, I don't know. And it looks like too with Days. I mean, they have a lot of actors on the show, but there's a lot of people who are not on contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sometimes I think it's better not to be on contract.
I know. Then you can be
Yeah.
on any other show.
They come and go, yeah.
Like
But
what?
someone said Ariana that was, well, I guess it's Jason 47 said Ariana is on contract.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, and we have Jack and Jen back next week with Melissa Reeves. So yeah. And I'm happy because Jen's not happy. Chad is dating Kat.
Yeah. Well, of course she would be happy, yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Chad ain't smacked around a little bit.
Yeah.
So what are his options?
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, he's got quite a few. There's Gabi, Jada.
Well, they're not gonna like if he dates Gabi.
He was with Gabi at one time, right?
Yeah, Jenn
Julie
and
wouldn't
Jeff
be.
aren't gonna be happy.
Yeah, Julie wouldn't be happy with that one.
Yeah, I don't think Gabi and JJ are going to make it.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm trying to think who else Chad could be with.
That could be why he's leaving to go to Wayne Hart.
It could be.
He is, yeah, other than
Yeah.
Gabi and
Chad's
Jada,
just
I
like
can't
really
think
nothing
of-
for Chad to do.
Yeah, he's kind of related to everybody.
Yep. Is he related to Sarah?
Well, she's a Horton.
Horton.
But he dates Horton's well, yeah.
Who are we talking about, JJ?
No, Chad.
Chad. What's he, a Demir, and I don't know who his mother was, Marilyn or something.
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
see
yeah,
that.
he could, but they're technically in-laws, but I can't see him doing that.
Hmm.
But he was with Stephanie, and that was practically an in-law, too. But, yeah. All right. So this is a toughie. Who do you think was the diva or the divo of the week?
Oh, God.
A diva.
I think I was going to say Xander.
Xander.
Yeah, Xander.
The way he was acting? Yeah.
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 Yep.
All right.
Agree.
Give it to Xander, I guess.
Congratulations, Xander. I'm
So
sure it won't be
Xander.
the
What's it?
last
Tell
time.
Xander.
Here's your prize. There is no prize.
Yeah, you're just getting arrested.
Yeah.
That's your prize. All right.
All right. Well,
Anybody have anything else?
no. And you.
My bed is
well,
calling me.
Well,
my
you guys
bed
are
is-
been a trooper. I know we got a couple of sick people, injured people on this roster tonight, and you know, you stayed in the game anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your
Keep
husband
going.
How's your husband feeling?
Oh, he's doing good. He's doing better than me. He's doing, he's on the mend, yeah.
for you,
Yeah.
okay, everybody go get some rest and whatever else they need, right? Okay.
All right.
Take care,
Right.
everybody.
Uh-huh.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Bye. I'd have to wait.
Yep, let's wait.